Hello, it is Direct Mail Monday, September 26th, 2022. Steve Sipress here. Hello, it is Direct Mail Monday, September 26th, 2022. Steve Sipress here. I believe we are live. I'm seeing the counter says 0. It says 1, 2. For the third time, take 3. Welcome to Direct Mail Monday, September 26, 2022. Steve Sipress here, and I received this in the mail recently, I guess within the past month or so, because it says it's good for September and expires on September 30th, which is 4 days away. But it is the old tried and true handwritten note. So you notice that it is not actually handwritten. It is a handwritten font, but it is done with blue. So it appears to be blue ink. It is done in a handwritten font, or it was written out. You can do this by just writing out by hand, taking that to your printer and having your printer print that onto paper. It looks like that's how it was done, probably not a handwritten font. One thing you can tell in a handwritten font is all of the same letters, of course, look the same, right? So all the O's will look the same, all the S's will look the same, all the Y's will look the same, and here the Y's look different. So definitely I can tell right here where it says my team, and then down here it says close by. Those two Y's are different. So you can tell it's not a font. It was actually handwritten, written out, and then taken to the printer, and they print it on the now, they can be excused for a few things, I was going to say on the paper, but it's really meant to look like it's letterhead. So they can be excused by having the name and logo at the top, which you never really want to do. You want to have your headline at the top. Your largest, biggest, boldest font standing out from the page and ought to be on top to give it extra presence and extra power is the headline, the main grabber, the attention grabber of your ad that gets people to say, what's that all about, and read the rest of the ad. Depending on who you pay attention to, you'll hear me say it a lot, 60, 70, 80, 90% of the effectiveness of the ad is in the headline. So here, no headline, name at the top of the ad. However, you could say that the headline is right there in the middle. It's by far the biggest font, stands out on the page. Super September Savings. I'm going to call that a headline, even though it's halfway down the page, because, as I said, I believe they're trying to make this seem like this guy, Michael Yanes, if that's a real person, actually wrote this out by hand onto a letterhead. Now, of course, it's cardstock, so it's not letterhead. And, of course, on the back is the, postage indicia up there and the address portion of it and the return address. And then it does say a little left note on the bottom corner. Where is it? I left your note on the other side, just in case it's all, I picked this up out of my mailbox and that's all I see, and I go, what's with the blank? Tell me to turn it over. So I turn it over, and there it is. The quote, handwritten note, even though, again, not Michael Yanes or whoever did not write by hand 10,000 or 20,000 or 50,000, or you might just mail out 100 or 500 or however many you want to do. I'm not suggesting by any means you would hand write out more than one. Take that piece of paper over to your printer and have them printed on here, what looks like letterhead. A lot of really good things going on. So one thing you'll notice, the yellow highlighting makes it appear more real, like it's blue ink, but he highlighted some things in yellow, as if he actually did that. And I love the use of the strange number here, up to 66.5% off. So right away, is it 60%, 50%, 70%? 66 is already strange enough. 66.5? That gets my attention. I have to read that twice, 2 or 3 times, wonder why 66.5%. Is there something in here that says the reason why, or maybe I should call and ask why? Or they got my attention. They got my involvement by having the weird number of up to 66.5% off. And then also, they're emphasizing the irresistible offer by saying also it can be 0 payments and 0 interest for a year. And then in the PS, they've got another great offer here. We also have amazing deals on overstock carpet and hard surfaces. A little industry jargon then there. I definitely would not have put hard surfaces. I have a feeling that flooring companies call their flooring hard surfaces, but at the consumer, I don't call it hard surfaces. I call it flooring, or tile, or wood, or laminate, or whatever you want to call it. I mean, they list a few things on the top here. There, they list a few things on the top. So, flooring, carpet tile, hardwood, laminate, luxury, vinyl plank, unless they call all those by their jargon hard surfaces. I wouldn't use a jargon term as a consumer. And working with a whole bunch of flooring companies over the years and helping them with their advertising and marketing and making them a ton of money, I've still never heard that inside jargon that they're called hard surfaces, or unless maybe it just went right past me they were talking. But anyway, 75% off on the overstock, 66.5% off on the brand new state-of-the-art or latest, greatest stuff. No payments, no interest. Call me as soon as possible. I can also offer you an exclusive neighborhood discount. That just sounds great. Exclusive. Of course, it's not exclusive, right? Everybody gets it who's receiving this. Could be 100,000 of these mailed out. I mean, there's millions of people in the Phoenix area, and these are, after all, the Phoenix flooring experts, and they're located right in downtown Phoenix. So nowhere near me, where I live out in suburbs of Phoenix. So this could go out to 1 million homes throughout the Phoenix area. Area exclusive neighborhood discount, but it sounds good. So they got the phone number. Their irresistible offers, their great copy, languaging, exclusive neighborhood discount. They got a deadline, September 30th, so I really have to get on this. They got the phone number written once there, and again at the bottom, highlighted, call today, take action. They got urgency. They got by the deadline creates the urgency. They don't have scarcity by saying I can only do this for a certain number, or for the first number of people to call. That would even add in scarcity and make it more powerful. But this is a really good job. There's an example. The power of the handwritten note, even when it was only handwritten once, I'm not receiving an actual handwritten note. Subconsciously, the brain reading this feels like it was written to me as if a friend would write me a handwritten note, even though I know it's not. Subconsciously, I'm pulled into reading, hi there, and some handwriting from somebody. Just feels subconsciously more personal than if this was typed out and printed out with whatever typeface you want to use that would not get nearly as much involvement or attention or get nearly as much emotion from me of feeling some kind of connection to this Michael Yanes, if that's a real person or the company or anything, has the handwritten note. Powerful. You ought to use it in your business. If you want, I can help you with multiple ways to use it. Go to helpfromsteve.com and help you out. If you want more advice on how to make your advertising and your marketing work like this one, go to mymilliondollarad.com. That's why I help you. That's where I help you out with specific advice on making your ad into yet another $1 million ad that I've created hundreds and hundreds of over the years, some still running 10, 15, 20 years later. So mymilliondollarad.com, you can get my best advice at turning even non-profitable ads into $1 million ads. mymilliondollarad.com. That'll do it for Direct Mail Monday, September 26th, 2022. Thanks for tuning in today, and I will catch you back here again tomorrow on Topical Tuesday. Over and out. Click it twice. Bye-bye.